never was a possibility. I don't know where that kind of stuff comes from. It's like, I tell people all the time, Tank's his own boss. Really don't have an opinion on that. Coach, if that's what Coach Calvin said, I respect his opinion. He's one of the top trainers in the sport. So that, I don't have an opinion.
As I always say, contracts don't.
Leonard Ellerbe has exploded on Tank Davis for firing Calvin Ford, insisting there was no possibility of this happening. He expresses shock and frustration, emphasizing Ford's crucial role in Davis's success. The situation remains tense, has consistently championed Calvin Ford's contributions to boxing, asserting that Ford deserves recognition as Trainer of the Year. He lamented the lack of accolades Ford receives, attributing it to various unspecified reasons, and remarked on how perplexing this.
Again, I've been singing his praises. I've said when Tank wins this fight, he's going to be, in my opinion, he's going to be the front runner for Fighter of the Year. And there goes the trainer too.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a lot of credit for obvious reasons because, and it's just weird. That kind of thing is kind of weird to me because, not switching gears, but Roger never got Trainer of the Year when Floyd was Fighter of the Year.
Yeah.
His dad never got Trainer of the Year. So, I've been openly expressing that. And I think it's time that Calvin gets his just due.
Yeah.
Their professional interactions and Ford share a unique camaraderie. Their relationship transcends typical business associations, rooted in mutual respect and a shared commitment to nurturing boxing talent. This deep connection has been instrumental in guiding fighters like Davis to prominence.
He took his gym bag.
I remember that.
He took his gym bag, like I said.
His best with the whole time.
The whole time. The whole time.
That was a classic, yeah.
We got so much fun.
That's a classic. I mean, but that's how this fight reminded me of, but I didn't know all the backstory.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of history with them clowns. A lot of history.
So this is going to be real crazy.
He took his bag. I remember that took his gym bag. Like I said, his best the whole time. The whole time, that was a classic. So much that a class, but that's how this fight reminded me of, But I didn't know other the backstories. Oh yeah, it's a lot of history with them. CL, lot of history. So it's going to be real crazy. Leonard Ellerbe with Mayweather Promotions dates back to its inception, playing a crucial role in promoting fighters like Davis. However, following internal disagreements, particularly concerning Davis's career trajectory, Leonard Ellerbe chose to part ways with the organization. This marked a significant shift in the boxing promotion landscape.
The biggest news over the weekend to me was Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather parting ways. I just was in girls' collection a week and a half ago, and them niggas was in the club together. So to see Leonard Ellerbe, who started off, as far as I know, I'm not even talking about Grand Rapids, Michigan, or anything else when they growing up. He started off in the corner with Floyd. Not his main trainer or anything like that, but the nigga who get the water, the towel, and he started off a corner man to become the guy who actually started helping him run Mayweather Promotions.
Calvin Ford has always maintained that while mentors provide guidance, a fighter's success is ultimately determined by their inherent talent and destiny. He acknowledges that no single individual can claim full credit for Davis's achievements, emphasizing that Davis's potential was evident long before external influences.
How important was it for Tank to learn?
That was the blessing. That wasn't my work. That wasn't Tank work. That wasn't Floyd work. It was the stars, the moons, or whatever, bringing them together to create greatness. So we can have this greatness carry us to the next generation.
You showed humbleness on stage at the press conference today, giving it immense props to the guys at the other side of the table, to Tank, to Goose, and to...
I grew up off them. I grew up off the legends of what they did when we was watching boxing, when they said boxing was great. Boxing still is.
Leonard Ellerbe has consistently lauded Tank Davis's exceptional skills, power, and commanding presence in the ring. He attributes much of Davis's development to the rigorous training and mentorship provided by Calvin Ford, recognizing the coach's role in honing Davis into a formidable boxer.
I'm very, very confident Tank beats all those guys. All those guys. You name, any of them you name, Tank can beat them.
Where would a fight with like a Devin Haney or a Teofimo Lopez sort of sit on the grand scheme of his schedule?
I don't think that you can put a timeline on that kind of stuff because the big fights happen when they really make sense for both sides. And, you know, I know the fans get a little impatient at times, and that's understandable because they don't really understand how the business goes. You know, Tank's coming off of a fight where, you know, he's made tens of millions of dollars, and Tank alone has been generating, you know, 8-figure revenue every single fight. Tank makes you an offer, it's probably not going to be what you expect because you get paid on what you kind of weigh. Tank is here, and the other guys are there, and I'm solely talking about generating the.
In light of their professional split, Calvin Ford expressed his hope that Davis continues to evolve as a boxer. He emphasized the importance of Davis finding someone who can challenge him effectively and push him to new heights, reflecting Ford's genuine concern for Davis's career. Progression.
What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You get what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push that. So I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back. And everybody keeps saying, they changing up stuff. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know?
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said yes, you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it? Splitting the time. Or how's it going to be splitting the time to
no, this
Saturday
something
night?
that we do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know all I gotta do is speak. Then take out history since he was a kid. When I stepped in the gym, B said, "Yo, I'm glad you here now." He watched him. He said, "Boom," and I see the light in Tank. I just can't wait to see all of that come together. Fight night.
How's going back to being in the corner? How do you see Gervonta right now? Just being in camp, because at first when we talked to him in the press conference, he was very open about retiring and he was done. And now he said that
y'all have to understand. He a young man. He have a family. He want to do something. Enjoy something. Don't take some time. I took a little bit of time off. You know what I'm saying? It refreshes you. Get you back on that. So tonight, he had a chance for me not being around him a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I stepped in and I seen how he missed me and how I missed him. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait.
Calvin Ford often reminisces about Davis's early years, recalling how even as a young fighter, Davis exhibited remarkable prowess. Often outperforming peers, Davis would frequently refer to Ford as his father figure, highlighting the deep personal bond they shared beyond the boxing arena.
When a kid was playing, he'd smack the shit out of the kid and then tell him to go get their parent. Then tell him why he was playing. and I used to sit there and trip off. He said, y'all shouldn't be playing with older guys. You get what I'm saying? When you playing with older guys, they supposed to check y'all. You get what I'm saying? And I said, damn, I told him good. You don't play with your elders or talk, out of line with them and whatnot. And I think Tank liked that. Tank liked that because, them two used to be together, man. I used to watch them and whatnot. And I had another kid in here. He used to say, man, your father the best, man. I wish they was my dad. And that's when Tank used to always say, that's my dad coach right there. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a family-orientated situation, man, that you couldn't get around it, man.
How does it feel having young men at the time, but now grown men calling you dad and you're not their biological father?
Yo, it's scary.
Does that put a different pressure on you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you when it really hit me. One day I was in camp with Tank, and he had this little daughter, and he said, "There go Pop right there." You know what I'm saying? And it made me broke down inside, and I was like, "Damn!" And when I look at him there, I still hear little Tank, but I know he a grown man now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just shows you the work and the years that you put in, grooming an individual to become what he's going to become.
The relationship between Davis and Ford extends beyond the professional realm. Davis has noted that Ford possesses an uncanny ability to predict his moves in the ring, understanding precisely when he's about to overpower an opponent, underscoring their profound connection.
Matter of fact, before they stopped it, I said every time I stopped somebody. I called it out, didn't I?
Every time he come in the corner and talk to him, I said, yo, what you doing? He'll look this way, he'll look this way. He's about to stop.
Cause I start touching them more and more. When they gonna give him the credit for one of the smartest boxers.
That was a beautiful boxing display.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, smart.
That's what I call it. You wasn't looking for the knockout, but you was placing this shit. Yeah, he already seen it.
He said, I can't
That's
get
the
hit.
difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, yo, I'm about Tank can't, every fight Tank comes to tell me, I'm going to knock him out. He'll tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
What's up? It's your boy Gervonta Davis. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on the Rise Podcast.
Calvin Ford has consistently praised Davis's adaptability and skill set, asserting that Davis has the capability to dominate across various weight classes. Ford's confidence in Davis's abilities reflects his deep understanding of the sport and his mente potential.
You know, I seen Tank 4 guys, spar guys in the gym at 165, but it's different. Tank was hitting guys with 16-ounce gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Can Tank pull it off? Yes. But climbing that ladder, taking that chances, taking that type, that's a fight where you put a fighter in, right? Where it's going to definitely be some damage in, damage and hydrating back up at that weight. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have weight classes for reasons.
Wow. Yeah, man.
You got to look at his last fight. And then his last fight, he struggled to make 140. Let's keep it real.
Strengths as a trainer is his profound comprehension of Davis's psyche. He knows how to motivate and mentally prepare Davis, especially during challenging times, ensuring that Davis remains focused and driven.